All right, take two. Very intentionally because I didn't like the last angle. I'm honest. With that being said, listen, I wanted to share with you guys, I wanted to take you a little bit on my journey. So as you all know, last year, well, for those of you who know me, you know that last year I restarted my garden. Years ago, I used to have a garden in the yard. I used to have it in the side. The soil was great. Everything was great. But then life got busy and I wasn't growing as much. So last year, while I was finishing my education, writing a book, managing my office, taking care of family, juggling boundaries and all the extra things, I decided that I was going to take time to restart my garden. Especially because probably when somebody tells you you can't, I think you go harder and you're like, yes, I can. Yes, I will. I can and I will. So I did and I did, right? With that being said, last year I grew tomatoes, peppers, herbs, eggplant, and then I can show you some pictures as life, goes on of what last year's garden did. This year, I want to be more deliberate. I kind of want it to be mapped out a little bit. So I am starting early. I actually started a compost and it's kind of heavy. And I understand that I wasn't necessarily doing it right. So what I learned with compost is that you're going to have one layer of your wet compost, the next layer of dry, right? And dry can be my mulch or paper or wood or what have you. And then kind of layer it like lasagna. So that I'll be doing. And then I was trying to figure out, what do I put my compost in? So I have my drill actually charging. I'm going to take one of those Lowe's buckets and I'm going to drill some holes in it on the top and the bottom, keep it up off the ground so that the air could get in and it can do what it needs to do. And I read that I can actually start that outside now. So the fact that there's a little bit of a blizzard outside is the only reason why I haven't gone to Lowe's. Not to mention, it's also the only reason why that I'm at home doing these things, because I have the day off. All right, let's get into what I got going on here. I bought this from Temu, my little lamp, which I love, is because I can do some things up, down, what have you. If I have more plants, I can certainly utilize the lights. There's a timer on here, so it doesn't have to be on all day. I can do 4 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours. So this is very cool. So I loved the eggplant last year, and I like eggplant. I like fried eggplant. I like eggplants. I just like eggplant. With that being said, the first 3 rows are eggplant, which I cannot put in the ground outside until May because we do live in Connecticut. I have 2 different kinds of sweet peppers. One is a Carnival blend and the other one is the Big Red. So 2 of these rows are the Big Red, and then these are Carnival. Then I have rosemary and basil because I'm going to start my herbs inside. So we're going to do basil, thyme, dill, lavender, cilantro. Lavender is really good for tea. It also does something as far as pests outside as well. The marigolds will also do something for the pests outside as well. Pests don't like that. I plan on having some friends come over and give me a hand this spring. If you're interested in being my friends. No new friends, just my friends. But if you want to come and help me curate or dig out the soil so that I can get ready, and I think it'll be a benefit to all of us. Number one, I love a good gathering, right? So I'll cook and we'll have some music, and those of you who drink. There's a lot of people who don't drink. So I saw this really cute thing on, I think it was Instagram, like this soda bar. So I can do a nice little soda bar where we'll hang out and mix some things up for those of you who don't drink. But nonetheless, I really want to get the yard ready. So I'll plan a day for that. Getting back into what I was talking about. So I want to map out, I have like a nice heart-shaped bed outside, and then I have, of course, the beds that we used last year. We'll do that. But this is going to be the year of saving a couple dollars. And then somebody has shared with me, because what happens is sometimes you have an abundance of fruits and vegetables, and I'm not out there trying to sell fruits and vegetables. I have enough jobs. I'm a licensed realtor that I don't practice. I am an author, which I plan on writing another book. I manage a bank. I am a mom, a grandmother, all of those things. So I have enough jobs. I don't need any more jobs. However, sharing is caring. So when I do have an abundance of fruits and vegetables, I definitely will share those. So This is my start. If you know anything about me, you don't know anything about me, my name is Nicole Weston. I am the author of Stress is the Elephant in the Room. I suggest that you go out and buy my book. It is available on Amazon. You can purchase directly through me. Feel free to inbox me on my social media. I will get that book out to you. And what else? And that's it. So this is my start. And this is just me being me.